Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bank of Hope Founders Cup Media Center. It's my pleasure to welcome in Rolex Rankings number 8, Nelly Korda to the Media Center. Nelly, how are you doing today?
Good, you?
I'm doing well, thank you. This season, you've got 4 starts, 4 top 10s, including a win at the ISPS Handa Women's Australian Open. What's been the key to your early success this season?
I think, I just sat down with my coach this offseason and we built a plan going into the season. And, I'm just sticking to a few key points every week and just staying consistent.
What are some of those key points or things that you've really pointed out to make a point to work on this season, or any kind of advice he's given you?
Every week, it's different type of grass, different weather. So when I get to the tournament at the start of the week, I really make sure I do my drills and kind of get my fundamentals down. And then, I kind of make a game plan for the week, and that's how I usually do it every week.
Did you set out any goals for this season before it began?
Yeah, but I'm keeping those to myself.
It is a Solheim Cup year. Was that maybe one of your goals, or how much is that on your mind, especially given how well you've played so far?
Yeah, obviously it's a huge goal of mine. To represent my country would be a huge honor, but I'm not going to really think about it too much. I know I was kind of in contention my rookie year, and it was a little disappointing when I didn't get picked, but gave me a bit more motivation to make it this year. So, hopefully I get on the team and we do well.
I have to ask, we're coming off a 2-week break after Singapore. How'd you spend your time? Did you get to celebrate your Australia win, maybe?
Well, I got sick, so it was a good way to celebrate in bed for a couple of days. I just relaxed, and then when I got over my cold, I started practicing again with my coach.
Are you back at 100% this week?
Not 100%, but very close. I'm almost over. I still have a little cough.
This is your 3rd start at Founders Cup. Obviously, it's a special event with the living founders here this week. What makes this event special to you and to the LPGA?
I think, just coming off of 18 and seeing all the founders kind of sitting alongside the green, it's really special to us to see how far this tour has come, and all the dedication and hard work they've put into this tour really makes it great.
Okay, we'll open it up if there's any questions. Beth Ann.
My own mic. I'm just curious, in what ways do you think you've improved the most since you've been a professional on the LPGA?
I think mentally and consistently. I know that one of the key things that I've worked on is that I can't be perfect, and my coach constantly tells me that, I want to practice perfectly, I want to play perfectly all the time. He thinks I'm such a perfectionist, and that's one thing we always kind of argue about. But I'm starting to kind of get the grasp of you can't be perfect all the time, and even if you have a bad start, you have to battle back. So everything was really mental.
So that's what your coach is constantly telling you. What does your dad constantly tell you?
Pretty much the same thing. I asked him to come out with me on Sunday because I played 18. I got here yesterday, so I haven't seen the golf course yet, but I just wanted him to look at my game and kind of give me a few pointers, and he was like, you just got to relax. You're not going to hit every shot perfectly.
How often does he go watch you play? Is that an unusual thing for him to come out and watch 18?
Occasionally. He's usually with my brother, but my brother wasn't home, so I kind of took advantage of their free time.
Gotcha. What are your goals for this week?
Just to... every week I go into a tournament wanting to win, so obviously that's the number one goal, but I just want to stay consistent and have fun this week.
Right there with Lexi in the world rankings. I know you don't want to share all your goals, but being a top American on tour, how important is that to you?
Yeah, starting as a professional, my goal was to become the number one player in the world, as everyone's. So, it's at the back of my head, but I'm not going to really think about it too much. I've been doing quite well, so I'm just going to take it week by week, shot by shot. That's something that my coach and I have really worked on. He keeps reminding me that all the time, So, yeah.
How hard is it to do that, to keep it just shot by shot, especially with, as you continue to play well, there's requests that pile up and more eyes on you. How difficult is it to stay in the moment?
Yeah, I mean, it's really difficult, especially like when you have your expectations are a bit higher, and you know, you don't start the tournament as well, and you're just trying to have short-term memory loss, pretty much just forget about everything. So it's really hard to stay in the moment, but that's something that I really focused on this year, not to get too ahead of myself and not to think about the past too much.
Have you learned much about how to focus on the majors and gearing up for the majors? Are you at that point in your career now where that's a focal point?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a huge goal to stay consistent at the majors and to try to contend. But you know, I haven't even gotten to the first major of the year, so hopefully, you know, when I get there, I'll start thinking about it a little bit more. But right now, I'm just thinking about this week.
Okay. Any further questions for Nelly? All right. Best of luck. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.